Say what's up, good people? It's Disney here. So, welcome back to this beautiful channel. Uh, a space we talk about life, through struggles, talk about faith, talk about personal growth, healing journey, and embarking a journey of being unapologetically us. The space where we talk about living our lives authentically and trying to find our own path through Christ guiding us. So today we're going to dive into something like deep, something that I want to talk about with my beautiful notes and some sharing some Bible verses also. Talking about healing from the past, art and experiences. So have you ever felt like abandoned or betrayed because of something that someone did to you, or like maybe as past experiences made you not trust people or even trust yourself? So if you've ever felt that way, that something's holding you back, making it hard for you to live in the present, this episode is for you. So let's talk about how to heal, move forward and reclaim our peace, because the most important thing about our life, our present, is having the peace, having to live with yourself, not holding yourself back from wherever it's holding you to live your present. So let's understand what is past hurt and rejection. Pain from the past comes from very different things, and actually the worst pain, even it comes from the people we don't expect. Maybe this pain could be from your previous relationships or relationships in the past. Could be friendships that you're very rooted uh, for. It also could be even family members, because things are changing, my friend. Like the things that you are rooting for, and the least things that we expected to break us, they are the reason of the pain that we're going through right now. And this can shape how we see ourselves, even see like how we love ourselves and how we think about ourselves. And if we don't heal fast, what will it do, this pain do to us? You know, you have this, I've said, like a relationship. Maybe someone had broke your heart, maybe even cheated on you, maybe did something to you, and this made you question yourself. Why did it happen to you? What did I do wrong? Like you feel like you didn't you and sometimes even you end up blaming yourself for everything that didn't happen. And the thing is that maybe you're not the problem, they were the problem. Maybe it could be a friendship, could be that family member that you really rooted for, and they end up disappointing you. You were there but they weren't there. And if we don't heal from these, we struggle with very, very low self-esteem. And what does this does to us? We separate ourselves from the space because our esteem is lowered. You know, we feel like you can't be ourselves. You can't have courage to say or to speak out for yourself because you're afraid you're going to repeat the past mistake. And remember, you might blame yourself from whatever happened in the past. So this lowers your esteem, lowers your confidence, and it can make you lose a lot of things or opportunities that could have come your way because you don't believe in yourself, because you no longer believe in yourself on who you are because of that thing, of those people. And the other thing is that not healing, and it makes us fear new relationships or experiences. And this is a very bad thing, because one thing is that I've come to know you're not the same. And just because someone hurt you in the past doesn't this means you can't live your present. But because we have broken heart, you have broken hearts, we are still not, you have not healed. We find we find it hard to like have new relationships with people, because you're afraid, what if this will be even worse? What if this person will do me worse than the other person? Like you don't trust people, and you disconnect yourself from the world because now your esteem is low. Now you don't trust anyone. Even you barely trust yourself. How can you trust even someone else? So it will be difficult to have new friendships, to have relationships, and sometimes even relationships that could have helped us, we don't even see them. Opportunities that could have help us grow, we let them pass because of fear that is around us. And this makes us lose the biggest things, opportunities, people that could have changed or impact our lives differently. The other thing is that if we don't heal, we feel unworthy of love and good things. At some point, when you've got this someone who's taking care of you, maybe in a new relationship, new friendship, and that person and that person does something good for you. Maybe it supports you financially, is there for you emotionally, and you're like, you're just like, this thing is too good to be true. Like you feel like you are worthy of being loved by a person, being that good things. We all deserve good things, but you don't see that because the past is holding you. The past hurt, the past betrayal, rejection is holding you, and you don't simply see that someone can really do something good for you. You don't believe that. You don't believe that someone can be really nice to you because you think everybody is the same. But no, we can never be the same. Actually, there are good people in this world. Yeah, there are very good people in this world, and the past doesn't have to make us feel unworthy of love and good things. And not healing also will build walls to protect. Will build walls to protect ourselves such that we're not being lonely. Again, I've said you have low esteem, so no, like you're disconnect. This will make you like not believe in yourself and separate you from the social space. You miss out on new opportunities and new friendships. And now that you're feeling like you don't deserve good things and you're feeling unworthy in love, you put these great boundaries. You disconnect yourself from people, from reality. And what do you end up? You end up feeling lonely. And that is when now depression, anxiety, and a lot of negative things creeps in. Yeah? You feel like no one loves you. You know, that people are not there for you. But the thing is, people were there, but you couldn't see them because you are holding yourself to the past people. You have not healed. You tell yourself you're lonely. It's you. You're the one who made the mistake. You could have taken advantage of that someone was willing to help you, but you're not willing to talk. You are so broken that you think you cannot be fixed. But the thing is, with God, everything is fixable. Yeah. No, the Bible says in the book of Psalms 34:18, it says, let me look for it. Book of Psalms 34:18. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed spirit. So let me tell you something. If you think your heart is so broken it can't be fixed, the Lord has in the book of Psalms 34:18, that is near the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. One thing is that God doesn't ignore your pain. He sees it and He wants you to heal. So, and you have to be willing to heal. If you think no one notices your pain, God does. So just talk to God. He'll fix you. Yeah? You know, if you've been abandoned by your close friend or betrayed in relationships, I know you might find it hard to trust people. Very, very hard. But one thing is that healing is about learning to let go of the past and open your heart again. You can't close yourself from people. You can't close your heart. You have to open your heart to love again, to let people in. But at least this time you'll have learned a lesson. You like let people in like that. You utakuwa umesoma lesson, si ndio? Like just let go of the past and stop having this mentality like to go the same. No, we are not the same. We actually are actually good people, and you should let them and not let like tusiwaachilia waende. Mbona waende? We deserve also good things and to have people who love us. Yeah. So let's dive into the why is healing important? Because we need healing. We can't live in our past because it's breaking us even more. Who wants to be lonely? Like, I don't want to be lonely. Oh. So carrying the past art can affect past art, pain can affect your present and future very, very well. And if you don't hear, I've said you might push people away, good people, because of fear. You fear to be hurt again. But one thing I've come to realize is that we can't escape art. We can't escape being broken, betrayed by friends. We can't escape sometimes that. So know that this is what is happening. So stop. You can't run away from it. It happened to you. Yeah, it happened. So suck it up. It happened. You can't change it. But live your life. They're actually good people. Save them. Yeah. But you know what it does? When you don't heal, you push good people away because of fear, and you struggle with self-worth because your esteem is low, you feel unworthy, and you carry resentment that only harms you. Because at some point I realized in all the hard that has happened to us, most of it is that we blame ourselves. And the thing is, we fail to realize that the problem was not entirely us, and we should not blame ourselves entirely. Also, those people that broke us, they are also part of it. So stop, like, this self-blame ikupeleke mahali. Just forget the past. And the Bible says in this, I love this verse in the book of Isaiah 43:18-19. Forget the former things and not dwell in the past. For I'm doing new things. Don't you perceive it? That Bible verse thing inasema, I'll make rivers in the desert and I'll make the way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. That's the book of Isaiah 43:18-19. It's not to forget the things of the former things. Just forget the past. Past is past. It will happen jana. Ijirudi tena. One thing I've learned is that use your past as what will make your future better and not worse. Teach your life as a lesson and not punishment. Stop seeing your past life as a punishment, as rejection, but a lesson that you needed to learn, to go through, to pass through it, to make your present a better place for you. You make your future better. Stop seeing that whatever's happening in your life or whatever happened in your life as a punishment. No. So if you've been holding on to anger from something or someone or something that happened years ago, ask yourself, is this helping me or is this hurting me? So if it's hurting you, you gotta work on yourself, because we don't get hurt. We have to live in a moment. We don't want this past to destroy our beautiful moment, present moment here. Hatutaki kuharibu future yetu because of the past that happened. Yeah. So how to start healing? How can you start healing? One thing is that I've told you, God knows our pain. See, no. Yeah. So one thing is that if you know, also hadi wewe, acknowledge your pain. That's the first thing. Acknowledge what you're going through. Do not deny what you're going through. No. So usijikaushe. I was heartbroken, yes. Admit it. It's hard to. I'm saying, hiyo jamaa alinivunja moyo, but say it. I was betrayed by a friend. Just admit it happened. Admit the pain. And healing begins with admitting that you're hurt, that you are broken, and you knowing that you're broken, it make you feel like I need to fix myself. Pretending to be okay doesn't fix anything. Hiding the pain doesn't make it go away. It stays. It haunts you. It destroys you. It breaks you. In the book of Psalms 147:3. In the book of Psalms 147, 3. Yeah. Okay. I'm 47. 3. He is the broken-hearted and binds up their wounds. Similar to the verse of Psalm 34:18. So, one thing is that God knows your pain. So, do acknowledge too. Because God says He is the broken-hearted and binds up their wounds. So, you can't heal what you don't acknowledge. You can't fix what you don't know. So, acknowledge it. No, it is there. Admit it. And now you can now start the healing process. Second is that forgive if they don't deserve it. It's hard, I know. Hey, forgiving someone who cheated. Forgiving someone who broke your heart or betrayed you. It's hard. But it is what it is, man. So forgive, and even if they don't deserve it, just forgive. Not forgiving doesn't mean that you let them back into your life. No. Forgiving them means healing you. Because you don't have to think about them again. You don't have to hold them in your life again. Actually, it means like you're letting them go. You know, forgiveness isn't about letting them off the hook. No, it's about freeing yourselves. And there's nothing. The sweetest thing is that freedom with yourself. Freeing yourself from agony, from pain, from holding this pain, this resentment. Yeah, in the book of Ephesians 4:31-32 says, Ephesians 4:31-32. It talks about bitterness. You're getting rid of bitterness. Let me read it for you. New Testament 4:31. Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and slander be put away from you with all malice. You see? It's telling us that to and be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another as God in Christ forgave you. Umesikia? So, if you're carrying bitterness, if you're contemplating of how you're going to gonga that person who broke your heart madondi na planning on the revenge, no. Free yourself. Stop contemplating all these plans because you're not going to do anything. Just forgive. I'm not saying you forget. Yeah, forgetting is that. Just forgive, and forgiveness, I'm saying it's freeing yourself. One thing I can tell you, if you forget, you don't forget. One thing is that don't ever forget what someone made you feel, because it's a lesson to you, so that next time you won't allow, or you don't let them break you or allow you to destroy you. But forgive them, yeah. But remember, but don't forget how they made you feel and what they made you go through. That's what I'm telling you, is not about letting them off the hook. It's about freeing yourself, because holding on to bitterness and it will only hurt you, not them. And you here wewe uko hapa unafikiria out how you get back at them, but those people are living their lives. They don't even care how you're feeling. They're moved on. They have new friends. That boy has a new girlfriend. That girl has a new boyfriend. So if you're thinking that if you're thinking on the same page, like they're thinking about yourself, you know. So, baby girl, ni wewe pekee unajitesa. So stop hurting yourself. Stop inflicting yourself pain and hurting yourself for people even you don't know if they think about you. People even forgot you, like they forgot you. Just let them go. let it go. Yeah? Stop holding on to bitterness. Free yourself and allow the good things to flow into you. Allow good vibes. Hata asira, a bitterness, just acha. Yeah? Other thing is that, change the story you tell yourself. Like, we've been telling ourselves a lot of things. We have been telling ourselves negative things because of the things that happened in our past. Like you say, I am rejected, no one cares about me, I always face these things. I face rejection from a lot of people that I didn't expect, so even this is going to, like, you always say, like nothing good will come your way. But one thing is that rejection doesn't mean you are unworthy. It means that that situation wasn't meant for you. And there's one thing I loved, and that is a quote. It says, rejection is God's protection. So if that friendship didn't work out, if that situation or that job ukupata, that was not meant for you. Yeah? Maybe you had to lose them to find greater people. Maybe you had to be broken. You had to be broken for you to focus on yourself, to love yourself. Because maybe sometimes you find yourself in a relationship with someone. It's like ni wewe peke yako uko kwa hiyo relationship. They don't care. And you don't even love yourself. You love them more than even you loved yourself. But you had to be broken. They had to betray you so that you could see your worth. Yeah? You could see what you're worth for and start respecting yourself and loving yourself. So that's why never misunderstand what you go through. I've said what you go through is not always is not a punishment. It's a lesson. So rejection from friendships, from family members, from relationship, people betraying you, that it doesn't make you unworthy or not loved. It means that they were not meant to be in your life. They were not planned to be in your future. Maybe they'll be the people, if they were to be in your future, when you call the people destroyed, but they were not meant to be in that future. Yeah, they're not meant to, like, to be part of it. And that job, anything that has happened, or that situation, if it didn't go the way you wanted to go, just let it go. Just don't say, I did this, I was late, I wish I could have done this, maybe I could have gotten that job, maybe I wish I could have done this, maybe I could have been that situation, maybe I could have won. Stop beating yourself up. It wasn't meant for you, so stop. And one thing that God knows, how God works in a very mysterious and a very wonderful way. And He saves us in a very, very mysterious way. And sometimes even we have to be broken. You have to cry at night. You have to feel the pain, but for a greater good. So remember, rejection is God's protection. Because in the book of Romans 8:8, I love the 8:28. Who doesn't love Romans? Romans has very beautiful verses. Hey, so many Romans. I want to tell myself to read this with the book of Romans. The book of Romans chapter 8 verse 28 says, we know that in everything God works for good with those who love Him, who are called according to His purpose. For we know that in all things God works for the good for those who love Him. So God knows what he did and what He's doing. So stop questioning. Stop asking questions. Why? Why did they have to break me? Why did I have to go through this? Why did I have to be rejected? Why did I have to go through the betrayal? No, what if that rejection was actually redirection to something better? What if that God was what? Sometimes rejection is like God trying to save you. Yeah, like I've said, it's protection from toxic relationship, from toxic friendship, from you suffering from these one-sided friendships. So He's working for the greater good for those who love Him. Just trust in God. When you go through that phase of rejection, betrayal, heartbreak, talk to God. And God knows it all because He's the one who knows our future and who wants our destiny. Okay? So, another thing is that surround yourself with love and support. You won't be heartbroken. You will be left by people or family or anyone. Doesn't make you don't have to separate yourself from the world and try to seek healing alone. You need people also. You need love around yourself. You need support. You know, the people who support you emotionally, financially, in very different ways. You need those people around you. Yeah, and healing happens in a safe, loving environment. And you closing the doors in your house and crying and putting depression music, those songs, Kinajuswad and whatever songs. And those, people know, like those songs are depression, CG. So you kujifungia do not help. Seek help. Surround yourself with love. You crying the whole day will not help you with anything. Because in the book of Proverbs, I love the verses that I found. Proverbs 17. 17. A friend loves at all time, and a brother is born for adversity. One thing that I find, even if they broke you, they'll offend other people because they're good people, but they have told they're good people. Because I've seen good people. Yeah, they're good people, by the way, with good intentions. They are hard to find. Nika, if you go through that heartbreak or go through the pain, after people, the good people, they come out. Yeah. So find people who uplift you and not those who reopen your old ways. If someone comes in intention, like mtu akuje and you see the red flag, other friend or anyone, mkato off haraka. Morife, run, kimbia. Don't entertain like someone to entertain the red flags or entertain someone to reopen your old wounds. Like, when you find that someone who listens to you, who like doesn't push you away when you really want to be listened to, then be with that person. For me, I want to have like for me, if I think a good friend is a friend who like listens. And the best thing about friendships about communication and not based on one-sided. Just listening to me, understanding me, acknowledging also what I'm going through and be willing to help me. Not judging me, not also you telling me your story, just listening to me first, yeah. So surround yourself with the love and support and with people who are helping you to heal every day, because now healing now si kitu ya siku moja. It's something that takes days, even months, even a year. So don't rush it. Yeah, just be there for yourself. Also love yourself. Yeah, jipende kwanza and kuwa willing to heal and to let go of that past. The other thing is that pray and seek spiritual healing. Yeah. One thing is that there's nothing prayer cannot do, and there's nothing God cannot change. True healing comes from within, and God is the ultimate healer. So don't think that you're too broken not to be fixed. For what seems impossible to you, it's possible to God. And God has said in the book of Psalms 147:3 and Psalm 38, He knows they are broken-hearted, and He saves those who are crushed in spirit. He has those who are broken-hearted, and He fills up their wounds. So there's nothing God can't fix, and the broken heart, He fixes it to be back to normal. So in the book of Matthew 11:28 says, "There must come you that you are heavy laden." Let me read it for you. Come to me, O labor and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So 11:28 says, "Come to me, all you are weary burdened, and I will give you rest." Let God take the weight of your pain. As I'm telling, this weight is not alone to carry. Sometimes we can't save ourselves alone. We need God. And some problems, we can't fix them. We need God to fix them. Yeah? So, I've decided to share this because it's something that I've seen happening. Like, people be changing these days, betraying. Someone is nice to you today, tomorrow they are like evil. So, people are changing. And it's something that it's high time we see and up, like in a app and are not rejected. So people are coming and they're leaving, and I can say 99% of it it's not personal. Like there are people, some people are placed in some part of your life to treat to wakufunze. Yeah, betrayal is happening even to the place people you expected. But one thing is that we should not beat ourselves up or blame ourselves from what's happening, or question ourselves, why did they do that? Why are they even still doing that even when you're not like, we were both here? Acha wafanya kitu na acha wajisumbue, sawa? Just move on in your life and heal. I've said healing is not something that takes 1 day, 2 days, 1 month, can take 7 years. And one thing is that acknowledge, just know where you are right now, work on yourself. That past that is haunting you, start working on it. Cry. Sometimes relieve it, and just lia yote, lia ikutoke. For now, lia. You're allowed to cry, you're allowed not to be okay. But not live on that past. Lia ikutoke, fume ikutoke. But knowing, and that shows that you crying and letting it out, it's part of acknowledgement. Then start the healing process and don't back out. I know there's going to be a moment of relapse, and it happens. So don't say that I can't. You can. Relapse will happen. So just focus on healing, on becoming better. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you today, guys. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I want to share with you. And as I finish again, I'll repeat this. Healing is a process, not a one-time event. It's okay to take your time. Just remember, your past does not define you. Your pain is not permanent, and you're worthy of love and happiness. You are enough, and you are gonna rock this. Yeah? You are worthy. Yeah? You're accepted. Stop. You don't have to have the people or people of the world to feel accepted or validated. You having God, it's enough. This means you're already accepted. So yeah, so that's all I wanted to share. I can't imagine, but it's okay. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. And if this episode like spoke to you, imekugonga, if this episode I short resonated with you, don't forget to subscribe, share, and join me into the next episode. Like I think I'm doing better. I've tried today. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so see ya. Yeah, so stay real, stay true, and always be unapologetically you. Yeah, live your life authentically. So, till next time. See ya.